Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, being joined tonight by the man in black, the one, the only, the man they call Derek.
Yo, yo, yo.
I am also wearing black for those who were curious or wanted to know. We are going to review AEW Dynamite for June 12th, 2024. We're going to get into this show. Very good show, I thought.
It was.
I'll say very solid.
Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah.
Just what I expected. Enough hits. Was everything perfect? I won't say that either.
No.
But we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about all of it. Get your thoughts. Give our thoughts. This is a wrestling podcast. This is what we do. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend. Leave a 5-star review if you're listening to this on audio. And if you are listening on podcast version, leave us a 5-star review on Spotify. Something. Help a brother out, man. We need all the help we could get. And telling a friend is the best way you could do that. Super chats are also welcome. We take those as well. Thank you guys so much for that. And with all that, let's get into that young intro. Let's get it.
Everything pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast here for the people. The best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin. The opinion and the lesson. Yes, everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you.
Never fails to have someone being inappropriate during a stream. It never fails. What's going on, everybody? What's happening?
What's happening?
Appreciate everyone who was in here. Wait, Clown, what's up, bro? Clown, one of the first ones in here. So we're gonna just say recreational things. Did they just reduce MJF back to being just the rich guy, and I have to cheer for him because he's American? I don't think that's what they're doing with that storyline.
It didn't seem like it.
I think this is just MJF getting warmed back up into whatever he's going to be doing for Forbidden Door, and I'm sure he's going to have a big match at All In, but you got to get some wins in there. You got to get back in the mix, and you were trying to get Roosh back in the mix. Get in the mix together. There you go.
Right.
Makes sense. Terrell, what's good? Terrell says, I'm mad Nashville's getting blood and guts. Should have gave it to New York. Now listen. As much as I like y'all, as much as I like Chicago, y'all get enough. Y'all get enough. Let Nashville get a little something. Let Orlando get something. All right. Texas gets a lot too. I ain't gonna front. And Los Angeles too.
Oh, man.
Spread the love. Spread the love out a little bit here.
Listen, y'all got Shohei. That's enough, bro.
Yeah. Derek, we can't be like that now.
I'm just saying, bro. That's enough, dude.
Can't be like that.
Especially after what they did yesterday. Ooh.
They did nothing wrong.
Except embarrass the champions. The defending champions.
No comment. No comment at all. Yeah. So we'll see, Terrell. I know New Jersey got robbed of it one year, but that was around the same time we missed our first Dynamite show too. So I hear you. ML says, hello, everyone. Good evening. Hope you had a fun day. What up, Matt Lopez? He says, Forbidden Door is looking stacked. I will agree.
Yes.
Gabe in the house was good, Gabe. He said, yo, what up, everyone? Appreciate you, Gabe, for popping in. Jesus De Leon. He says, sup, Conrad, Derek, EPW. Yo, Jesus, what's good, man? Yo, shout out to your friends over at Dirt Sheet Radio. Gave them a subscribe on YouTube, man. Check them out. Appreciate them. I was just in there listening to, they had a review, I think, for like NXT or something. And I was just in there checking them out, man. So I just don't tell your boys I never gave them a shout out. Mike from The Rock. He says, good evening, people. What's good, Mike? Ospreay taking Swerve title. He chose violence. We'll get into that in a moment. Man. Like I said, if you guys haven't, please hit that like button. Please retweet on Twitter at EPW Show. Gets the word out, man. Help a brother out. If you're on Threads, we're on there. I'm on Blue Sky. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. Wherever it is, man. I put the show up. I think we got one of the best review shows. I think you guys do too. If you're here, So yeah, man, let's get some people in here and let's do it, man. Derek, let's get into this Dynamite show, man. Here was the card for tonight. Going into this, I felt pretty good about this show. I don't know about you.
Yeah, no, this was this is better than what I thought it would be. You know, given before the card was even put out. This exceeded expectations for me.
Yeah, it was pretty solid. The show did open up a little bit differently. We had Swerve Strickland coming out, and he did a promo on Will Ospreay. Why? They have a match to promote at Forbidden Door, Long Island, New York. I'm looking at you, Terrell. Y'all getting a show. Y'all getting a show. You got the match that everybody was hoping for England.
Right.
So you guys got a big match coming your way Sunday, June 30th, Long Island, New York, UBS Arena. I believe there's still tickets on AEW Tix. This should be a huge matchup for them. But I like the fact that Swerve came out ready, and he was cutting a promo on Ospreay, getting you hyped for it, and then out come the Elite. Because he keeps calling them out on their BS. And he said, yeah, like, I'm defending my title all the time. There's some tag titles that haven't been defended lately. And I'm like, he ain't lying.
Nope, not lying at all.
Here come the EVPs. They offer him some shoes. They say, here you go. And Swerve says he don't wear size 9s. They go out there. They go at it. And then out comes interim EVP Christopher Khan. Christopher Daniels comes out sporting the new beard. And he was out there and he was like, guys, we have a long show tonight. We got a lot to get into. And Jack Perry, your match is opening, so you don't want to go anywhere too far. You're facing this man. Out comes Dustin Rhodes. He's a natural. Oh, wrong. That's WCW song. he came out with Derek's theme. Really good stuff. What up, John G? XG Dub, what's good? What's good? Yeah, they came out there. They were ready to throw hands, man. It was good. Dustin bleeding in like 30 seconds. We talk about Moxley. Dustin's up there too, man. Dustin gets some blood real quick in a match.
Bleeding like a Irish pig.
They went at it for this. This is a qualifier. Winner gets into the TNT ladder match that's going to be happening later on. Dustin did have a nice spot here with the Shattered Dreams. He brought in a steel chair. Aubrey's like, hey, you can't use that chair. He's like, all right, here you go. And then as soon as she went to take the chair, boom, kicked him square in the nuts. Down went Jack Perry. They went for a couple moves, but sadly, we knew where this was going.
Right.
Jack Perry finds a way to win with the running knee. Down with Dustin. What are we doing here, man? What are we doing?
Just giving burn to somebody who doesn't deserve it.
I wouldn't say he doesn't deserve it, man, but that's hate, Derek. Pure hatred. Hate. That means that he's moving on to Forbidden Door. He is going to be in that TNT ladder match. So we have 3 people in. We'll run down the card at the end for it, but he's in, man. There's really nothing else to say. Jack Perry's in there. He's probably the favorite to win, I would assume.
Yeah, I would highly doubt that he doesn't win it.
I think people will be shocked if he's not getting the dub here for this one.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer at this point. Do I agree with it? Absolutely not. But that's just me.
Somebody's got to do it. And chat, I'll be interested to see if you guys are agreeing with it as well. Afterwards, we get a little interview for the trios match with Orange Cassidy, and all the homies are out there. It was a funny interview segment. Mark Briscoe killed it. I thought he did a good job. Even Kyle O'Reilly did a good job acting surprised, and he was doing his thing.
Yeah. So
good on them, man. Good on them. Ace, what's good, man? Appreciate you. Ace Modding in the chat. Thank you so much, bro. Welcome. With that being said, I just want people to know I'm taking BJ's championship here. And yeah, this is gonna be fan freaking tastic. They set up a nice thing for the trios match. We get Roosh versus, the name was Dion. I put Russman. I think it's Roosman, something like that.
Russin.
It didn't matter.
Yeah.
Dion got squashed. He messed with the bull. He got the horns. Roosh gets the big dub. He continues to beat down the opponent after the match. This allows MJF to come out. He's your scumbag. So MJF comes out and they get into a fight. It spills into the backstage area. Security tried to break them apart. They're beating up security. And then it was announced MJF versus Roosh next week. No commercials. Derek has doubts.
I have high doubts. High doubts.
Derek, why don't you trust them when it comes to these commercials?
No, because everything has to be picture in picture. I expect this match to be at least 20 minutes.
I think you're gonna get 30 minutes, honestly.
No, I'm just saying at the very least 20 minutes. I don't know. I just feel like this is going to be a good match, but I also feel like we're going to get a picture in picture in there at least 2 times.
They said commercial free, bro. I have faith.
I don't.
I got faith. I think because tonight's was basically commercial free. We didn't get it. We still haven't hit a commercial yet. I think we didn't hit a commercial until right here. Right before the trios match. Because I was like, dang, they haven't done a commercial yet. It's like 8:30.
I don't know. I guess. I don't know. I feel like it's just inevitable. Like, as long as Excalibur is there, there's a picture in picture.
Don't be blaming Excalibur for nothing. He didn't do nothing wrong.
He is the ambassador of picture in picture.
How dare you? To follow up with that, so then we move on to like I said, Roosh just straight up dominated. Perry got his win. Yippee Skippy. Everyone was banned from ringside. But we kind of figured with Dustin, they set it up on Collision. Roosh got his win. We get to this trios match next. As Matt Lopez said in the chat, Mark Briscoe, he's a gem. By the way, it looks like he got a new strap for the Ring of Honor Championship. Little black and white going on there for it. But he faced off against the Ring of Honor Television Champion Kyle Fletcher, Roderick Strong, and Konosuke Takeshita. I have a question for the chat, and this is going to be a weird one. Why does Orange Cassidy's theme music keep bouncing around? He went back to his theme song by Jefferson Starship this week. Last week it was "Where Is My Mind?" And then we're back to Jane. What's going on here with the music? Does anybody know, or has anybody heard?
It's a good question. I wonder if they're trying to like. No, never mind.
I thought they were trying to tell a story maybe with "Where Is My Mind," but then they switched, so it don't make sense.
Maybe. I mean, this is probably a huge reach, but maybe they're trying to make it seem like he's going somewhat crazy because his whole world is kind of crumbling down on him, so he doesn't know which direction to go.
He has no friends,
right?
In the backstage interview with Renee, going back to that for a second. He was like, "Hey, how you doing?" She was like, "I'm doing good. How are you?" Not so good. I was like, "What? What? Yo, we got to give Orange Cassidy their stuff." Yo, shout out to Rob in the chat. Rob is losing his mind. I see the Celtics are up. I just pulled up the score. Looks like it's 91-70 right now in the fourth. Hey, it's been a good sports night for us. Yankees are up too. I'm just saying. Time to get that. Time to get that chip.
You got 27, bro.
Need 28.
Nah.
Ace said we better get a commercial free next week. I think we are, man. I'd be willing to bet, Derek, that this is going to be commercial free.
I'm hoping, bro. I promise you, if it's not, I got complaints.
Listen,
I got complaints.
Gotta be chill, bro. Matt Lopez says, I think the theme is bouncing around based on the mood. Interesting.
Okay.
Hey, it's Tony's money. Brandon the Ruiner. What's good, Brandon? He says he don't know what he's going to do with no friends, but don't know. Interesting. Where's My Mind fits Persona better, but Jane is a much better song. Fair. When he's wearing the dark colors, he comes out to Where Is My Mind, and when he's wearing the white t-shirt, he comes out to Chain.
Okay.
Good thing to Pete. Terrell says, Derek Conrad, who will be the Elite's fifth man at Blood and Guts, and who will be Team AEW? Do we want to answer that now? I got my pick for who's the fifth man.
Sabu?
No. It's Hangman. Hangman, I think, will be the fifth man by then. I think he'll be in that mix by then.
I guess, but I don't know, bro.
And then if you want a Team AEW, I think you go in there with a strong, established team.
Yeah.
Swerve. I think you could go with the Acclaimed. I think you could also go with... You could have did Ospreay if you wanted to. But I don't know if he'll be in that story still.
I don't think so.
We're going to be in a weird spot after this. I think MJF maybe.
Possible, yeah.
And then I don't know. If not either of them, I don't know. You're gonna have to pick and choose and be wise with who you put on that team and who has beef with like Okada. Maybe they find a way to sneak Kenny in there. I don't know if they can do that.
Something's got to happen.
Yeah, it should be interesting. Heel Hangman, heck yeah, Terrell says. Yep. They fire Hangman, but I bet it will be him and 4 others taking on them. Yeah, it's going to be Swerve, and then he's going to have to get 4 people. Like I said, I think the Acclaimed, and then it's a crapshoot between like MJF, Will Ospreay, and then I think he should be able to pull some main eventers. Dark Horse, maybe like Keith Lee can come back. I don't know if Keith Lee's better yet.
I saw a picture with him and Mia Yim. It actually looks really good.
Yeah, that might have been old, though. I saw a bunch of pictures with them today. I saw old ones floating around, new ones, so I didn't know which one was Keith Lee or whatnot, but hopefully it's not that. You saw like a collage of them?
No, I saw one picture where they're standing together. It looks like it's in the dining room. He lost a substantial amount of weight, too.
That might have been NXT time, though. You know what I mean?
You're right.
That's why I said that, but if you show me the picture, I might be able to tell you if it's old or not. But Swerve is the right choice for Team AEW. The Acclaimed. Yo, chat. Everybody's not feeling the Acclaimed. Hey, Zeus was in my Facebook group chat, by the way. I'm going to put the socials in there so you guys can check it out. But, yeah, like, I don't know, man. Very weird. Everybody has turned on the Acclaimed, man.
That one.
I think that's old.
Is it?
Because that's a Christmas tree behind them. Boom.
Yeah, well, some people still got Christmas trees up.
You one of the people that decorates the tree in July? Better not let me see that in your house.
Nah, bro. All
right.
I decorate the tree like December
24th.
Just about close enough to it.
That's terrible.
When
does it come down though?
When the 3 Kings come home.
The movie? We 3 kings be stealing the gold. Yo, I swear, if I see one of them trees up in July, I'm gonna send a cat or something in that house to tear that tree down. Go ahead, buddy.
January 6th.
This guy.
That's
a long time, bro.
That's when they come. That's when they arrive, and that's when the tree comes down. After, actually. It goes down when I feel like it. That's how I am. It goes down. All right, today's the day. I'm tired of looking at this thing. Nah. Reminds me of all that money I just spent that I didn't have. Man, listen, I promise you, bro. If it wasn't for the kids, bro, ain't no Christmas tree nowhere.
That's messed up.
Nah, no, it ain't. Society's messed up.
Here you go. Matt Lopez says, I think Team AEW will be Swerve, Darby, Bryan, Mox, and MJF. Might be able to throw Bryan in there, but Bryan's in BCC. Like, that stuff's weird, kind of, too. Yeah. But when you have big groups of factions like that, you can kind of mishmash and mix it up. Terrell said MJF called out the Elite when he came back, so he'll be in for sure. I say MJF, Darby, Swerve, Orange, and a mystery opponent. But fifth man might be Christian Cage. Could be. Brandon the Ruiner says, I think it could be Ricochet. Woo. The Elite. The Ricochet. I don't know if he'll do that, but actually I don't think Ricochet's available yet. Because I saw Tony Khan say I can't talk about Ricochet, or I don't talk about people who work for other companies, is what he said. He was being polite. He didn't want to be contract tampering as this goes on. Matt Lopez says, I'll keep an open mind. Maybe Omega could be back for Blood and Guts. Maybe. I'm hoping he's back by All In at least.
I know who's coming back. Or I know who's coming.
Here you go. No more Gangrel for Derek. Let me get back to this trios match here. This match is pure mayhem throughout. It's crazy. Kyle Fletcher looks like at one point he's got the match won, but Mark Briscoe hits that young froggy bow off the top, and it wasn't enough to get the win. Bodies are flying everywhere, and Kyle Fletcher dropped Mark Briscoe in a pile driver like pedigree on that. What is that? I don't even know. Them dimes he calls a stack of neck, like a stack
of dimes you call a neck.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Botchamania, don't get me.
Right.
Yo, bro, he dropped him right on the dome piece, fam.
Thankfully, it didn't look like it was complete. It looked like it was kind of like just like a touch and then like boom, like he fell over, but that was very, very close. Very, very close.
Yeah, he went down. He went down. I don't get it, bro. I just don't get it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, man.
They gave Kyle Fletcher needed a big W, but at the same time, well, they do have a Ring of Honor pay-per-view to promote next month, too.
They do.
It's gonna be in Texas. Jesus is gonna be on hand for us, I hope. Jesus, let me know if you need that media pass. We'll make sure you're hooked up. Ricochet could be the fifth guy. I don't think the reason I say Ricochet probably isn't though is because I heard he has a month left on his contract, so that goes into July. Let's just say they decide to release him instead on the day before of his contract. That's 90 days now. He's got to wait.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, if anything, if you want to play it that way, you could say, well, he shows up.
Who said Double J? The fifth man could be Double J in Nashville. Matt Lopez, you take it back. It's Deborah. Mike said, I love that Stone Cold quote. And he said he also loves the Three Kings. Kyle Fletcher got the W for his team. I was surprised by that, honestly, tonight. That was my shock moment of the night, I'd say. After that, we get a post-match beatdown from Trent. Obviously, he attacks Orange with Don Callis' approval. Willow's music hits, but then she got beat up by Statlander. Stokely Hathaway, I'm going to need you to start showing a little bit more respect around here, good sir.
Right, yeah.
Just disrespectful, yelling into the microphone at Willow. How dare you? We need a big match between them two. We need a big blow-off match.
Absolutely.
I think it's going to be an all-in, maybe.
Either way, I will take it, and I will thoroughly enjoy.
It should be good. Let me see here. Going in. Interesting. Does Kyle get the ROH World title shot because he accepted 2 out of 3 falls match with Lee Johnson? Is it for the pay-per-view, or is that just for Ring of Honor television? I feel like Fletcher could get a title shot on television, or if you wanted to build intrigue towards the pay-per-view, but I don't think that's the pay-per-view match, him and Briscoe.
Right, yeah.
I'm not buying that, at least. Cray said, I wouldn't go to AEW if I was Ricochet. Why wouldn't you go to AEW, Cray? We about to have a debate about this tonight, I see. It's about to be on. You got to go if you're him. Jocelyn said, I just walked in. What about Double J? They're having a blood and guts match coming up soon here. I'm going to give the date at the end. I wrote it down. But it's going to be in Nashville, Tennessee. And someone said, what if Double J was one of the participants in it? I don't know about that.
I don't see the motivation per se.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really see how that would fit within the plans because, correct me if I'm wrong, Double J didn't have beef with
either side.
So
you never know. Slap nuts. I'm not saying a word, ML. I don't even know what that's about. Ricochet would be perfect for AEW. You know, Ospreay is pushing to get him in. yeah, I'm still waiting. I want to hear why Cray thinks that that's not a good fit. I'm interested in hearing that. Following that, we got Rey Fenix. He gets a little promotion package. It's kind of just showing him warming up. This reminded me of like the old Here Comes the Pain games. Like they're backstage that you just hear, you boo-doo, boo-doo. So they kind of had that in the background with someone warming up. Shingo Takagi video package. I swear to you, I'm daring someone to say, I don't know who Shingo is. They told you in the video packages that y'all been asking for. Now you get them, and I don't hear no praise. I don't hear no praise for it.
This is true.
Getting pissed off with a lot of people around here.
Stop pissing me off.
You're starting to piss me off, son. No, on the real though, like they gave you what you wanted. Shingo Takagi is announced for the Owen Hart Cup. Yo, Matt Lopez sent me a DM, bro. I ain't gonna front. Shingo Takagi. Keep it professional, Derek. Shingo Takagi and Bryan Danielson. I'm with Matt. That's the match. That's what you do.
That sounds like a great match.
I would not be upset with it at all. I hope that they can put that in. Let me see here. Following up with that, we get Christopher Khan is back, the interim EVP. Christopher Daniels says that the Elite will have eliminator matches next week for the tag titles and the Continental Championship. Both matches will have everyone barred, from ringside. We find out later on it's going to be the Acclaimed and the Bucks. They're going to have a tag match. I'm pretty sure this is going to lead to the Acclaimed getting a W and lead to a matchup. Just putting it out there.
Yes.
That seems to be the next thing here. Going back to the comments in here, do you think the Natural is going to WWE? Dustin Rhodes? I wouldn't be upset if he went to be with his brother Cody. I think he'll be back there for like the Hall of Fame, the video games and such.
I would say, if anything, if he goes back, it's to go back to retire under them.
I'm a firm believer of all the legends should be able to do both.
Yes,
I think it's just fair to them. They've earned it. But yeah, I think Dustin will be back there. Matt Lopez says, I DM'd you an article. I need Shingo versus Bryan Danielson ASAP. Conrad, I love the shirts. Yeah, classic Buffalo Braves, homie. Classic, man. Mike says, what? Terrell says, you want to talk about pissed off? I'm still mad at the Rangers losing the Eastern Finals. Damn you, Panthers. I hope you lose. Nah. We cheer for the Panthers over here, homie. Down with Edmonton.
Oh, that's who's in there?
Yeah. And the Panthers throw the rats on the ice. I'm with it. That's right. Get them.
Yeah, let's go Panthers, bro. I don't care for Edmonton.
Yeah. Shingo versus Bryan Danielson. Lego. Word up. Let's get into what happened next. This match, shout out to Tony Khan, not on the graphic. We had the Premier Athletes versus Samoa Joe and Hook. Samoa Joe and Hook are dirty. So during the Premier Athletes, like getting in, warm up. All right. They've been doing little funny things before, even on Collision. What do you mean lacrosse is the oldest sport? I'm going to look that up, bro. And it turns out it's true. Yo, when they come to Buffalo, can they please? They need a segment with the Buffalo Bandits where they just surround Joe and they're like, lacrosse is the oldest sport. What? Joe should just be surprised. They got to do something with it.
Definitely have to do something with it,
bro. The Premier Athletes got a beat down in this match. That's all I can say, dude. Shibata was the cameraman, and then at one point he choked out Smart Mark Sterling. Coquina clutch on one of the Premier Athletes. The other Premier Athletes locked in the red rum in the middle of the ring. It was game over. And you know what? Red rum spells backwards, don't you? You got to be careful with this. They get the win. I like this little Shibata, Samoa Joe, Hook kind of group.
Actually, you know what? It also excuse me. It reminds me of
what up, Rockstar? What up?
Oh damn it! I just had it. What
Joe and Hook remind you of?
What was that movie called? The Misfits, I think.
Who's in it? You better Google this.
Let me see.
Shingo versus Konosuke would be fire. It daggone would be, Matt. That actually sounds like a dope match for Forbidden Door. Brandon the Ruiner says, what do you think of Chris Jericho with the Elite? Because he's been in that match all time for 2 of them. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But I could see that. I don't like that personally, though. How do you feel about that? Jericho joining the Elite?
No, absolutely not. Okay, it's not the Misfits. What movie is it? I have to figure that out.
Classic guys, Conrad and D. Let me see here. Joe and Hook need to go after the tag belts. They gotta expand that tag division. I'm actually hoping that they sign Grizzled Young Veterans on the real. Like they probably really should. Let me see here. Where are we? Let's get to our title match, our lone title match, or excuse me, our one of 2 title matches for the evening. TBS champion Mercedes Mone goes up against am I saying this right? Zeuxis?
It's either Zeuxis or Zeuxis.
Well,
I think it's Zeuxis.
Well, we're gonna say it like Taz, Zeuxis, and I'm messing with you, Taz. Zeuxis versus Mercedes Mone. This was a really good match. For those who don't know this, though, Zeuxis was in the Mae Young Classic in 2018. Derek, do you know who from AEW she defeated at that time to move on to the second round? Anyone in the chat as well. Bonus question. Who did Zeuxis defeat?
Red Velvet?
Nope. You're close, though.
Sugar.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to see if anyone in here got it. Shibata is funny. It was Big Swole under her real name that was in there.
Yeah.
Big Swole. And then she lost in the second round to Io Shirai. So for that, that's a little history thing. If someone ever asks you that, just so you know, this was a really good match though. I had fun with this one. That move where she did someone needs to add this as their finisher. I don't care who. It don't matter what division. It was like the Angel's Wings brought you up, but into a code breaker.
Yes.
That looked pretty cool.
There was a move that Zeuxis did.
That was it.
I think it's Zeuxis now. Now to actually say it.
I don't care. That's what we're saying.
No. I think you missed this one. There was she had her up like a fireman's carry, and then she like tossed her into a Liger bomb.
Liger bomb. Yeah.
Like that was fire. I've never seen that happen. That oh God.
I'm with Matt. This was a darn good match. Some people said Ty Mello, Britt. No, Big Swole. Ariel Moore. Mercedes was able to get the win, though. She pulled out that young moneymaker. She is preparing for her big matchup that's going to be happening at Forbidden Door. She is going to be having her match against Stephanie Thakur. I cannot wait for this matchup. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. And if you've never seen them wrestle, you're in for a treat. So brace yourselves. Go in with an open mind. I'm just letting you know. And if you've never seen the New Japan Strong Women's Champion, she's going to be in, and it's title for title. Ooh. Stakes are high.
El title.
Does Mercedes get the belt that
has eluded her?
Rumor has it she was supposed to win, but Willow ended up becoming the first. So is Mercedes going to be able to add her name to the history books?
I say yes, but I think it's going to come at a cost.
Save that for predictions. We're not there yet, but we're getting there. Also added this weekend was Orange Cassidy versus Zack Sabre Jr. Zack Sabre Jr. was mad about last year. Yeah, you think you're doing big things, but Zack Sabre Jr. is on a tear right now in New Japan.
Hey, sometimes you got to ride that hot hand, man.
Hey. And let's go. I want to go back to Craig. Craig finally sent an answer to us about Ricochet. He said because WWE has a perfect return for him with Breaker. The AEW schedule is better, but he's older. The wrestling is smarter for him in WWE. AEW will use him for 3 weeks, and then he'll do videos.
I'm not putting that out of the realm, but
I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
He says, I know Ricochet was getting smashed every week, but he has more promise in WWE. Cray, he has no promise in WWE. And you may be saying, why are you saying that, Conrad? That's not true. He was getting on TV every week. People like to just put the blame on Gomez for this.
Right.
Gomez did his damage with Ricochet too, but he hurt Ricochet. He wasted Ricochet's time. Yeah. I'm going to say this. Triple H could have made up for it, and instead he wanted to use him to put over Logan Paul. He was there to make everyone look good. He made Braun Breaker look good. He did all that. The man's 35. If he signs a 5-year deal, he'll be 40. He ain't going to be doing all that hopping around and jumping after this.
No.
After this contract. So you know what? Let him go out there. Let him do what he's going to do now and do his thing. Do you bet on yourself to go to AEW and do something more? Or do you end up staying in WWE?
Being a pincushion.
Just being there. You turn it. You know who this reminds me of? And I hate to say this, Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler took too much time to go out on his own, and now he's in TNA, but he's in his 40s, and I feel like it's too late.
Yeah, at that point in time, it's kind of almost like null and void for anyone who turns 40. But in certain cases, like I feel like it would work better for him if he did not show. You know what I mean?
I just don't understand what I get. He'll have the Breaker storyline, but that whole time, bro, in NXT, who's Triple H pushing now? Braun Breaker's the future one for him. He's going to be looking at Ilya Dragunov, Gunther. Where's Ricochet fit into any of this? Dude, we talk about how bad, Andrade didn't have it as bad as we thought he did in AEW.
No.
Andrade was actually getting used well at the end of AEW.
Yes.
I think they messed up.
Absolutely. There's no way.
And I mean, AEW screwed up in the beginning too. Don't get me wrong. Like, Andrade was used so great, wasn't he? They needed that collision show when Andrade first got signed, but that didn't come until later. But then he was on that show, more promise.
Right.
My issue with Andrade is this. He's the speed champion on Twitter. What are 3-minute matches doing for Andrade or Ricochet, bro? It's 3 minutes. That ain't shit. That's nothing. There's no time in that.
At that point in time, you might as well just let him rock like pants so he could just like watch the event. They matched that.
I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. Chad, what up? Mone versus Stephanie might be in the running for 2 of the best pay-per-view behind the World Championship match. I could agree with that. Ricochet has the promise of being 27-time speed champion. If Ricochet was valued so much, why is he on the Twitter show? And why couldn't he bring that belt out when he had it? Wouldn't that you have a championship, but he can't show it off on television? That makes no sense. Oh, we care about you so much, but go hide that belt that you got. I don't want to see it on TV. I don't want people to know you're anything. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get it, bro. Sick on joining us on the Twitch says, Ricochet goes to AEW. He's going to be flipping off of 80-story buildings on the Derby in a fiery abyss of burning tables laced with spikes and thumbtacks. I'm for it. Go on over there, Rico. Also, keep Paul White off my television. Now, y'all know what time it is. Derek, you are lucky right now. You are lucky that it said that I need an update right now to our mixer. You son of a pup. Well, we had to improvise, but yeah, good matchup with Mercedes and Zeuxis from CMLL. Like I said, good match. I'm looking forward to Forbidden Door. Ricochet, I think, is making the right move by leaving. I don't think Triple H and them would have valued him, and I don't think, and maybe Triple H lowballed him. I don't know what happened with the situation, but we'll see. And will he go back to WWE? I don't know. Maybe.
Honestly, bro, I feel like
he'd be 40 something by the time he goes back.
Right.
Maybe.
I feel like there's a lot of shenanigans going on with that whole situation.
Mike said, may as well give Andrade the 24/7 title. They don't need it. I'm the only one that wants Ricochet versus AR Fox. Listen, there's a lot. I think there's a lot of good matches for Ricochet in AEW. It's all in how you use him. and Ricochet's going to have the ball presented to him. In AEW, here's what I feel happens. This isn't going to be really because of creative. They're going to be like, here, I'm going to give you a chance. Right. Here you go. Do something with it. If you get the people behind you, I think Tony's going to push you.
Oh, absolutely.
He's desperate right now. He's number 2. He needs people to get behind someone. If you are the top tier dog, it's going to be you and Ospreay. It's going to be you and MJF. It's going to be you and whoever. Right. They know what they're doing. Yep. Update that shit right out of here. You better be lucky. Thank you, Matt. That'd be a great match. Didn't they get? I think AR Fox got in trouble because if you remember last year, Derek, when he joined Swerve's group, I think he lied to Tony about he could go across to the UK because then they changed that match real quick and Tony ain't used him since except for to eat some pins again. I was like, yo, Tony gave you a chance, and I think you messed up, homie. I don't know what happened. Something went wrong there. If somebody knows the backstory, tell me.
Right, please.
So that's what I believe to happen. I think he just said he could do the match, and then when Tony found out he couldn't, he was like, what?
Right. Like, what do you mean you can't do the match? I need you here.
I promoted this. Also, we have found out another match for Forbidden Door on the women's side. Women's division's been crushing it. We have the Artist of Stardom champion, Mina. She's going to be taking on Timeless Toni Storm for the AEW Women's Championship in Long Island. And we get a video package, and Mariah May is caught in the middle, it looks like here. If anybody starts saying they don't know who Mina Shikakawa is, I'm going to be really pissed. They have shown multiple videos. This is, you know what I'm talking about, though.
Yes.
Oh, who is this? I don't know who she is. Bullshit. I'm calling these people out. I'm sick of them. Yo, I've had multiple wrestling argument meltdowns this week. I've had to cuss out big time YouTubers, having to let them know, cut your bias BS. Because if you're mad about this, you should be mad about this. Oh, well, that's different. Oh, this is WWE. Stop doing that.
Right.
Explain how it's different. I told someone last week that AJ Styles, Cody Rhodes thing made as little sense as the Roderick Strong thing. And guess what I did? I let both of them go. I didn't say a word about it. But nope, here comes people trying to justify one side over the other. Dude, just stop. Just stop. People were arguing with me in a popular, I won't even say whose channel it is, a popular YouTuber's channel, and that people were liking my comments because they were like, yo, he makes more sense, bro. They were telling them that, and they were, I don't care. I don't care. Okay.
At some point, you have to care.
And I'm like, then why are you responding every time when I make a point, you make a point? Or they try to change the point.
Right. Trying to preach a new narrative. Let's stop doing that and let's just recognize one that's right in front of us. Make life simple.
Terrell still thinking The Rock coming to AEW. Rock ain't coming to no AEW, bro. That man needs to get his elbow drained is what I saw on IG. Man, God, what's it called when your elbow bursitis?
Bursitis, yeah.
Yeah. That shit looks nasty, bro. I just watched mad videos of people getting their elbows drained after that. I was like, it's satisfying, but
it is satisfying, but oh god, I need you to hurry up here a little bit.
Justin said a lot of people remember Swerve versus AR Fox. They do. That was a great feud in Lucha Underground, but I think, like I said, I think Tony's mad at him. We'll see.
Oh yeah, he is.
Great package on Mina. Ricochet versus Ospreay, waiting for it. Mina a freak. Oh, too late. I don't know who she is, Chad says. Dustin should be Cody's manager. Maybe it's Arn. I don't know what they're doing with that. Cody says stuff sometimes. I think he doesn't tell them. Watch when Hikuleo debuts in WWE. Those shillers are gonna be like, "Oh, I know him. He's Tama and Toa's brother." That's true. I had that crap. Read it. The Rock is injured. Yeah, we got to see once he gets that. I don't think he's injured yet. He has to get it drained, then get an MRI. I'm sure that fluid's going to be blocking any of the stuff that we could see in there.
Most likely.
That sounded weird. Some may say pause, but we say play. TV time with the Learning Tree. Chris Jericho, special guest private party. I'm thinking of Sean Hubbard while doing this one. I'm not gonna lie, Robert did catch me. I did laugh twice during this segment. I did laugh at two different things. I chuckled.
Oh, bro, I can't with this. The learning tree is just horrible, bro.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to add this in. Rampage, we're getting Tony Storm versus Alex Windsor. That should be a good match.
It should be.
The learning tree. Private Party comes out. They were invited out here. Private Party actually looks like they were trying to build them up a little bit.
It would be nice.
They did,
Nice.
So Jericho wants to teach everyone how to do stuff, right? Private Party said, "Show me how Owen Hart went to the top rope," and Jericho shows them, and then they knocked him down. It was mad stupid, but I laughed like, "Haha, stupid!" And then they throw out Brian Keith. Brian Keith was the other one who made me laugh.
Right.
Show some respect for that lame ass corn y'all growing out here in Des Moines, Iowa. Whatever he said, I was like, "What?" Big Bill goes to save him. He gets knocked out. They do a dive to the outside. Jericho caught a beat down. They got a feud here. I think you said Brian Keith and Big Bill after him.
Yeah, I like that idea. I do like that idea.
It was short and sweet. That was it. Following up from that, we did get a Moxley and Naito package. We found out after Dominion, Moxley retained his title against Evil. Thank goodness Gato did the right thing. And Naito came out and is ready to challenge Moxley. So we're getting a rematch from when Moxley wins the championship in Chicago. Can Naito regain it back again? I think it's not out of the realm of possibility.
I don't think it's out of the realm. I think it'll definitely be a good match, but I do also think that Naito can take the belt away from him.
I love the pose from Naito. Hold on. I gotta pull him back up so people don't think I'm playing. Just the yeah. Getting it in. LIJ, baby. LIJ. Wait a minute. The Rock's getting his elbow drained. Yes, he is, Terrell. He's getting ready for the People's Elbow for Forbidden Door. Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam. This was the best TV time so far, Matt Lopez says. Becky to AEW. I don't think Becky's on. I don't believe that.
It would be nice. It would definitely be nice, but no.
Jericho is trolling us. Jericho ain't trolling nothing. No. You got to care for people to get trolled. The Rock got the John Cena effect. It is. It's like 2013 Cena with that elbow.
Ooh.
Remember when John Cena had that tennis elbow? Ugh. He had to get that joint drained too. Yuck.
Oh, God, I could see that, bro. But the recovery time for that was insane.
Yeah, John Cena's fake, bro. He comes back mad quick. I don't know how he rehabs. Someone needs to test him and how he heals.
Come here, boy. Let me see if you got them PEs in you.
You got them stem cell treatments or something from the mother countries.
You like that old.
That's how what Rey Mysterio did though. He said that changed his life. He believes in him.
Yeah,
because he's moving way better.
I mean, like the stem cell research has been around for at least the latter of
decade.
Yeah, I was about to say like 10 years, at least. And it's just ever growing, which is nice. I think more people need to buy into it.
It's not here yet, so it's interesting though. It's interesting. I would love to see people like get tested after or research done after like what happened with it.
Right.
Daniel Garcia versus Nick Camarado. Listen, I like Nick Camarado as much as the next guy, but we got to put that man back in the beard. And I don't know what this new preacher gimmick that's been going on in ROH. They're really not doing a good job of telling the story on Dynamite, but Garcia wins. That was the important thing here. It looks like they're building Garcia up for a match with possibly Ospreay, which I think will happen in Buffalo when we go. So I'm with it. Yeah. Let it happen. TK, you owe us.
Yes, you owe us big time, TK.
Let me see here. Thank goodness Private Party didn't join the learning tree. This Friday on Rampage is Rocky Romero versus Shota Umino. Let's go, Shooter. I'm a fan.
Yes.
McKinney said, yo, I thought I'd drop in and drop a like, everybody. You need something from the gas station? Yeah, man. Bring me some of them Hostess cupcakes.
How many you want?
or them grandma's cookies if they got them.
Yo, those are
oatmeal raisin.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So Wolverine healing status for real. Cena heals his injuries by using the hair from his head to stitch his wounds together. It's starting to show. You can send that to Rafael De La Ghetto on Twitch.
Yeah, that's funny.
Sick, you gotta chill, bro. Let me see here. It's supposed to be Matt Cardona got some stem cells too recently. What up, E? Yeah, man. Boston won, bro. I had to confirm it. It was getting close. I know you heard Rob down there screaming. 106-99. Hey, what do you know?
Hey, what's that? 3-0 now?
Yeah, and Yankees won 11-5. How can you be as excited for that? That's hate, folks.
Guys got enough championships. Let the little guys win some more.
Let me I'll let them win. Let me tell you what the Yankees would say in my Pac voice. Pac comes out and says he's a bastard, but lately he's been feeling like a bitch. And he is entering himself into the Owen Hart Cup tournament. Says that he is going to win it and he wants that world championship gold, but he has not forgot what the Bang Bang Gang did to Death Triangle. Sounds like that feud might be brewing back up. Cool with it. Main event time. I don't have a lot to say about this, bro. It was Will Ospreay, Rey Fenix for the International Championship. When I say this match was dope, I mean it. Match of the night. These guys went in. It was crazy. Hurricanranas, people landing on their feet. If you're into this type of stuff, it's great. If you don't like it, avoid it at all costs because you're going to be miserable.
Yes.
But this worked. I loved it. This is the type of match I want to do in AEW Fight Forever.
Right.
I hope you're listening.
Like this every single time. You want like a tough opponent. You want a good but tough opponent to make you better within the game. And that's his character has always been that way. We need it.
Listen, get it in, bro. Fight Forever. By the way, DLC just came out today for Adam Copeland. Get ready. He doesn't have his theme in the game, but I'm going to still rock with this. I haven't had a chance to play it yet. I'm going to probably play it tomorrow, I'm hoping.
Actually, I watched the trailer. It looked really good.
Yeah, he's got his moves and everything in there. They're just missing the Metalingus song. Hopefully they can get that nailed down or added in later. We'll see. But it worked. Fast pace for this one. We found out Blood and Guts, guys, made official for July 24th in Nashville, Tennessee. This was all found out during the match. Next week is going to be the Bucks versus the Acclaimed in an eliminator match. The Acclaimed should probably win that. And during all of this, while we're talking, Hidden Blade happens, bro. Yo, Rey Fenix was in midair, bro. He just was like, shut up. Hidden Blade. He then goes to the top rope. He looks at Swerve and says, whose house? And he said, it's my house. Jumps down on Fenix. Fenix floats over. Hidden Blade takes his head off. Game over. Game over. It was good. Let me see. Yeah, that was it. Swerve gets into the ring. Words were exchanged afterwards between the two. And Will Ospreay snatched the world title from him. Swerve then sees him, admiring the belt, puts both belts on his shoulder.
Right.
And he says, listen, you're lucky we're friends, because if anyone else would have did that, I would have put them in the grave. Big talk here. Big talk here. But that's what they said, and that's what they did, and that's how they went off the air.
Right.
Review for tonight. I'm going thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. No complaints from me tonight. Well, I won't say no complaints, but not enough big complaints for me to be like, this show sucked.
Right.
It was fine. They did a fine job. Still not feeling the elite, but I get what they're trying to do here. It's just not, how
I'm not feeling the elite at all.
Yeah. We just don't like them. What are you feeling? Let's do buy or sell.
Okay.
Elite story or Jericho?
Jericho.
You feeling that less?
Oh, wait, am I okay? So
I guess I should have formulated this better. Who are you more interested in storyline wise, the Elite story or Jericho's? I'll say the Elite. I'm not.
Yeah. I would go with the Elite.
Yeah. Let me see here. I'm going back to who left. We left off, I think, on E's comment before. How the heck did I wind up way up here? Cardona.
We ended on.
What up, E? Yeah, no. Stem cells with him. Who the Braves? I don't know who. I don't even know if the Braves played today. I'm looking.
They
looking.
Did. I don't know if they won though.
No, they lost to the Orioles, 2-4. I thought I had seen some with them, but I wasn't sure. Pac versus Shingo be fire. I will take that match any day of the week, sir. I'm hoping that we see either Pac versus Shingo or Takeshita at Forbidden Door. 6 says what? I'm just raising awareness for male pattern balding. It's an underrated topic. It's a topic most don't want to have, sir.
Gotta talk about it sooner or later, though.
Just shave it off. That's my advice to you is when you start seeing it, get rid of it. It's over. It's over. They try to tell you you can hang on for a few more cuts. Nope, just do it. Just do it.
Get over it now.
Yep. It's time. McKinney says grandma cookies are clutch. Peanut butter for me. Hey, peanut butter is my number 2, but oatmeal raisin. Yeah, peanut butter for me. By the way, CJ, was last time you played AEW? I played Fight Forever, I think last week. It might have been less than a week, but yeah, I played sometime last week. It was good. He said, "Be honest." I was being honest. I advocate for this game. I wish there were more people playing online, but I think that's not going to happen until we get another game at this point.
Yeah, no.
Or until you start doing some updates.
Yeah.
But I want them to make another game. But the fear is if it doesn't sell well or people don't believe in it, they're not going to make another one. But I would like for them to.
It would be nice. I think a fail-safe plan would be like, oh my God, I just had it. I'm drawing blank.
What, you want another Metal Gear Solid type? No, I'm playing.
No.
You said they need a plan for what? Fight Forever.
Like they have to have a plan. Either you are going to,
bro. You either work with these same people again, or you have to go find someone new who's going to take over the engine.
That's what I'm saying. Like you're going
to have to delete everything Ukes did because Ukes does complicated code.
Yeah.
So
and do you want to risk deleting everything?
Parts of it, shit.
Parts of it, yeah.
Or if someone thinks they can add to it, then great. But at least it's not a lot. Like if WWE did it, they're deleting like 20 years of history with them.
Yeah,
they just learned how to get in control of it. Matt Lopez says, or hold on, let's go to Ace. I'm sorry. This match for the AEW International Championship was fire. I agree. Awesome main event. Me and I don't know. Maybe if I could get Derek over here, I might do a Fight Forever video soon. We'll see. Well, I think once we get closer to the Jay White pack, I might do one last one to talk about it.
And I am down.
Matt Lopez says, awesome main event. 6 says, I know you're busy, but when you have time to game, what did you play? And was it Fight Forever? I played Fight Forever. I'm on WWE. I'm still doing the My Rise story for the men's division. I finished the women's one. What else am I playing right now? I got a couple games coming out that I'm probably going to cop soon, like NCAA college football. Undisputed Boxing's on my list. I really want to get Metal Gear Solid. Why do all these games come out like in a row like this? Like this is not the time, bro. At 70 a pop, that's mad money.
Yeah, it's not the time. Like
I might wait for Metal Gear on the sale because we played this one already. Technically,
yeah. I may not.
What are you looking forward to? What do you want? What's coming out for you? I'm not even really hyped for the basketball game coming out. Like I don't care. I've lost interest in that over the years lately.
Huh. I don't know. I guess I just want it to have a smooth way about itself, as far as like characters, movements, what they do for finishers, all that good stuff. Like I want that protected and used.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, there's a lot of good games coming out, so I gotta brace them pockets a little bit. And then don't forget, WWE 2K25 is coming soon. I saw that, so I think that's going to end up coming out in early April if people are going to start trying to save their money up. E says, I don't need Metalingus. Edge in WWE was stale. He should have debuted with a ruckus theme, in my opinion. Matt Lopez says 7.5. EPW 10 out of 10. A says thumbs up. E says thumbs up. Buffalo Brave shirt. Yeah, you know I'm old school, bro. You know. John G says 8 out of 10. I was trying to make Funaki last night and found 12 button-up camo shirts. I was madder than a mug. They gotta, bro. But like I said, that's not on AEW games. Like I want people to think about this. Why hasn't Ukes updated any of this? You have all that time. I know you didn't. Don't tell me you sat there for 3 months and were like, let's make Adam Copeland. Ain't no way, Sway. My brother downloaded Fight Forever. I played it. I'll give it some more run, but I see why you would let Derek use Malachi to steak, egg, and cheese bagel. Yeah, no, Malachi was OP. He's still OP, bro. That's why I said when Derek was like, he's using him, I'm like, hell no, I ain't about to lose this. Nah. He got a little cheap moveset. That's one of the things they needed to like snipe. Like they needed to get rid of like that some of the moves he had on him. That's why we didn't do it.
Yeah, no, it definitely was unfair because just by playing him playing with Malachi Black just by myself, like it was easy to like lock. Yeah, it was easy to lock in and hit.
And they really didn't. They haven't improved any of the stuff for it. Like I said, I think Zeuxis could be doing way more than they did to do it. They could be making a better case for themselves if they really wanted to get this title back. Is all I'm gonna say.
Right.
I think so. Here's what I'll say: Fight Forever's gameplay to me is better than WWE 2K. I think WWE 2K feels kind of soulless in the ring, but I love their features. If I could get WWE's features, AEW Fight Forever gameplay with that roster that they have and the cool moves that they would allow, you could have a game in harmony. But here we are, folks, still talking about this BS, and we'll probably be here again for the next one. But I hope that once Tony gets that media rights deal that he can talk about getting a video game.
It would be nice.
I'm excited for Undisputed, Life is Strange, and that Power Rangers Rita Rewind. You saw that?
Mm-hmm.
Little side scroller for Power Rangers?
Yeah.
Let me see here. Zeuxis will do what's contracted and not a damn thing more. They've always been a-holes, I swear. No comment. We're gonna end on that. Guys, don't forget, we got Collision coming up. It's on Father's Day. Christian Cage has a Father's Day special happening, and it's the 1-year anniversary since CM Punk started the show when they left. We also found out in action will be House of Black, but we found out they're going to be taking on the Bang Bang Gang, who cut a promo during Dynamite saying that they're going to face them. It looks like it's going to be Juicy, my boy.
Juice.
And the Guns taking on House of Black. It's that they made it sound like House of Black were faces, maybe.
That's how it sounded.
Very weird.
That's how it sounded.
Also, once again, I keep telling y'all, best division, Deonna Purrazzo versus Thunder
Rosa.
They're going to be going in a no DQ match. This should be the rubber match between them, and I think this is going to be a fine matchup.
Yes.
I love it, and I'm glad that they're doing other storylines that don't involve the titles.
Please do more of that, because, I mean, I'm not saying that AEW's not doing it, but just, I think as a whole, everybody should be doing that.
I like it.
Everybody should be doing it.
And we also have Lee Moriarty versus Dante Martin, another qualifying TNT championship match. Everyone is barred from ringside. Should be good. I don't know who's going to win this one.
I would give it to I give it to Lee.
Lee, give him a chance to prove himself. I don't know if I don't know what he would want to do in a ladder match. Dante Martin, we know what he would do, but I don't think he needs to be in every ladder match and have him part of that gimmick. And we've went through the entire card already, but we could add in Jack Perry and then the winner of Lee Moriarty for that ladder match. Orange Cassidy, Zack Sabre Jr., Tony Storm versus Mina is going to be happening. Stephanie Vicor versus Mercedes Moné, Naito, Moxley, Ospreay, Swerve. Forbidden Door's looking good, y'all. June 30th, we're going to rock with it. I think it's going to be a fun show. We'll be sticking around to talk about it, review it, get it in, and we are going to be out for this episode. I see McKinney throwing up the peace sign. WWE needs to bring back Funaki to replace Graves on SmackDown. Ace, you can only wish, brother. BCC versus Rocky Romero, Leo Rush versus TMDK for Saturday as well. Heck yeah, I'm with it. Let's go. BCC versus Rocky Romero, Leo Rush, and TMDK. I'm going to have to see who. Is that all four? Yeah, that'd be 4-on-4. Cool. And TMDK, your new IWGP Tag Champs.
There you go.
But look, for myself and the man they call Derek, we are out for this episode of Everything Pro Wrestling. We'll be back next week with another AEW Dynamite review. We are out. 1.